feel like I need to get away. Club Barham, that's where I wanna go again, where I can leave my cares behind. Take me to the river one more time. Take me to the river one more time. Club Barham, take me to the river one more time.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to BVTV for the fourth and final match here. Super Saturday, we're going to call it. Club Barham, the O60 State Bowls Carnival. And we have another cracking match. Well, we hope it's a cracking match, and it sounds like it's going to be a cracking match on paper. We have Billy MURNANE and Wayne Morris taking on Mark Petty and Stephen Coles in the semi-final of the men's pairs. And my name is Josh Thornton, and I am joined this afternoon by the one and only Brian Bull Mansbridge.
Thanks, JT. Yeah, good to be here. Very good evening. I'm looking forward to some really good bowls too. Pairs, and well, they've been going since yesterday, and now they're down to the last four here this afternoon. So looking forward to some good bowls.
We are at the very pointy end, obviously, and yeah, but all these guys will be looking to have a win and make themselves into the final, you know. So, which will be played tomorrow afternoon at some stage.
They've had some good games earlier, both sides. Although Colesy probably got away in his game, but the other pairs are very close. Wellesley was only up by a couple of shots.
And Freddie Dalton too. There was a close match against. I'm having a mental break. The guys from Shallumbar and Ararat.
Yes. So Colesy actually was well down in his game in the probably 10-1 or 9-1 and got 10-3
against Ray Selwood and Rocket, weren't it?
Yeah, and they were very, very good. And he worked his way back in. They bowled very, very well.
So for those who might have been joining us for the first time today, it is 3-bowl pairs, 15 ends. Jack is respotted on the tee if it's killed. We have a 2-hour, 15-minute time limit, although no matches I've seen so far have gone anywhere near that. And,
It's not likely to, especially with 3-bowl pairs, you can sort of, unless they're walking up and down after every bowl, but normally yesterday and most of the greens, unless it's really, really quick as well. But this is running probably that 14-second mark and not too bad. They've moved the rinks in just one.
Yes, correct.
Which has taken it away from this ditch where we're sitting in front of us, which I think where they're playing now, 7's very, very true. So,
again, watching 8, I like the look of 8 because of the way the ditch side had a really nice wide side on it. You know, to me it seemed...
It comes back.
It's very true.
Yep.
So they've gone over into the one-hole rink. And... I was watching Billy and Wayne, and we will use this word often because it's his nickname, Moose Morris. Earlier, Billy was leading quite well for Moose in that win against Colin Beatendale. And Moose polished up very nicely. And then, to be honest, prior to this week, I didn't know much about Mark, but he came to Murray Downs a couple of days there, and he's quite a solid bowler, you know. So
Yep. Mark bowled what I saw in his quarterfinal. They were very good. So and he's not too bad. You know, they've all started pretty well. So.
Bull. I was going to say, in the other men's semi, we have Arthur Finch and David Wells, who we saw in the very first game this morning. They're still progressing really, really well, and they're playing BV's very own, as in Gussie McIsaac, who's a board member for BV, and Freddie Dalton. So they will be toing and froing to try and get through. And then in the ladies' pair semi-finals, we have Michelle Payne and Michelle Cunnington from Echuca playing Faye Bowyer and Jenny Keep, who we just seen on the stream. And then the other ladies' semi-final, we have the sisters from Shepparton Park, Kate Bush and Di Hands, coming up against Jan Hurst and Gail Edwards.
So some interesting matches over there. Wellesley's just... he scraped through, got his section by 1, and he's now down to the last 4. So, it just, a matter of just a couple of shots here or there, and it makes a hell of a difference in this game of bowls. So, Moose has been playing very, very good bowls. He's been running through. Well, he hasn't missed too many, and he's drawing very well again. So
good. Oh, I was going to say,
let's fatten it up a little bit.
Fraction.
It's probably the shot to look through that hole. Can get it off the outside of the other one as well. So yeah.
Push that wide. I reckon if I'm Moose, I'm getting down the back.
Yep. Well, Colsey's got that one. He's got the tee covered, so they got him down there. They need to make sure that with the respot, sometimes you just got to be thinking ahead.
If Colsey plays that weight, I can't imagine it bouncing around and hanging out near the back here of these three.
It's going to go everywhere.
So you're better off getting the back and just taking the
Yep.
the easier evil out of the situation.
It's with this green, if you do play that little bit extra weight, you got to make sure that you got that little bit tighter line too, because they'll hold that line coming down, especially on that side of the green as well. So yep,
Down the back for Moose.
Yep, for sure. You can get down and get to the tee. He's very close.
Very worse, he's one down.
Yep, exactly. He has been playing some good shots. Steve Coles.
He's playing more fiddly weight.
Yeah,
but
it's going to turn. It's more nearly just a draw weight. Trying to cut it back, is he? He's underneath. I'm taking one out.
Yes. So that's 3. Wait for confirmation. We have Padlock, Neil Smiley on the go. 3 it is.
3. Good start. It's always good to get that first end on the board and get a nice little start to the game.
I haven't stuffed the scoreboard up.
Not yet.
No, I won't.
You won't do it, you reckon?
No.
At some stage, it may. Just interesting to see. I watched Moose in his first game, and Mark and they actually, Billy. They were playing sort of that 3/4 length nearly all the way through. So it'll be interesting to see whether I saw Colsey and them they were playing sort of a little bit longer. So it'll be depending on who can get that nut and throw the length that they can get on. Gussie standing over near towards the line, nearly got hit by a bowl come past. Good length. So you've had a busy week, JT, up at Murray Downs. You had a bit going on up there. And what time did you just finish last night?
Not as bad, not as late as the night before.
Right.
I probably got out of there around 7:15 on the Thursday night with the singles.
Yep.
Last night was closer to probably 6:15.
Yeah, right. Yep.
No, it's been good. I love the over-60 Carnival. I call it a community. They all come up, they have a good time, they try and have a few drinks.
Get in their vans and they're all sort of, around the area. I was talking to a few guys that, they've stayed at Kahuna, they've been staying up at Murray Downs, they're back at Swan Hill, they've stayed everywhere. Yep. So it's good for all the little small communities around here, like Kahuna and Krang and those sort of places, which, they get something out of it as well. And massive number of entries right across all 3 disciplines as well. So.
And that probably is a good cue to give a shout out, obviously, to Club Barron being the main partner, but also Murray River Council. They're fantastic in securing the event and bringing it to the area. And you can't do it without those type of partners. So.
No, exactly right. So some big events coming up at Barham too over this
World
coming
Champion of Champions in September.
That's massive, isn't it? Yeah.
I reckon I might poke my head over.
I reckon I might have a look as well. So. Yeah, it's not very often you get to see, world-class bowls at that level. So, if anyone's looking to get here in September, I'd say come and watch a bit of that going around because it's going to be really good. Billy again.
Yeah, he's leading well.
Yeah, he is. Mark's not far away here. He's just going to go. Oh, he's got it.
He got a bit.
He got enough.
And enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good shot. Very good shot.
Also, big shout out to both the Dandenong Club and Moama Bowling Club, who are our streaming partners. Big shout out to them guys. Without them, again, as I said, the amount of streams we do now would not be at all possible.
Yeah, it's been good. It's always good to, be able to watch bowls. Probably missed it during the week a little bit because obviously only did the weekend. But, you can't do it all the time, and it takes a lot of setup and a lot of time and a commitment from a lot of people. That's the other thing as well.
Spot on.
It's just under.
Weight was awesome.
Yeah, super weight. Yeah, David's Wells was just on the other rink. He's had a very good tournament too. He's been in and around everything as well.
I feel like Sam has touched the scoreboards again. Look what's going on. We did it earlier. So if
He's
there's a
in there
menace.
playing on the computer and he's done something wrong. He'll be trying to figure. Oh, he's got it back. Yes.
All right, Moose just needs to fix his line up. Keep that weight.
His weight was awesome. Just that little bit wider this side. Probably, they've had a couple of roll-up ends, but
Don't lean too far, Billy.
No.
You can't see. He's close.
He's got the jack.
Oh, the
Great
Moose.
shot. Yeah, I saw him do that in his quarterfinal. I watched that game, and he was doing that quite regularly. But there's a fair bit, still a good spot to draw here. So Colesy should be able to. He did draw well in his game as well.
This is currently your home club, so you know this green as well as anybody.
Pretty much.
It's a kind green, isn't it?
It is a kind green. It's a typical carpet. It's got, when you play that little bit of weight, they'll hold. They've got fairly reasonable draw if you've got good weight either way. So. Might be. So Moose's weight now, probably similar weight to what he played his second bowl. He's
on the tight side.
He's close. He's going to, yep, that's another.
Yeah, good enough.
Colesy's hadn't got to change much. He's take a metre off and he's real close.
Got some love here in the Facebook comments. Joshy Matthews said he could listen to Brian commentate all day.
Hello, Josh.
Oh, that's Stephen's last bowl here.
Yeah.
Got to get maybe have a yak to
Mark's just, he just wasn't quite around it.
It's probably three.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
6-0 after 2.
Yeah. Well, Colesy was down bigger than this in his last one and got back and won quite comfortably. So it's just a matter of you're never out of it with 15 ends. 2 ends is nothing really. You get a couple of twos here and there and pick a couple back up. You're not going to be too far away. The boys on their phones doing their live scoring. They're whacking it in.
It's not a hard gig.
Well, I know it isn't, but there's quite a few. They just can't get their head around it that, it's pretty easy. Anyway. Billy's too far away again. He's
very steady.
Yeah, he has been all what I've seen of him in the last 2 games. He was very steady in his last one. He's very steady again. Yeah, gives you a skipper plenty of opportunities. Mark's not far away either. He's a bit of a battle of the leaders.
Afternoon, Warren, joining us all the way from Collie in WA. We also got Dennis, Rowan, Douglas. Douglas is joining us from Bulgaria. I don't think I've ever seen anybody from Bulgaria.
Far and wide, JT. Sun's just starting to go down. Starting to get a little bit cooler too, JT.
You've got the shorts on.
Yeah, I have got the shorts on. I was encouraging the weather a little.
No, it's been good though. Been a great day.
Yep.
Yeah, great leading from Mark.
Yeah, great leading.
God, I know it's aero, so I'm trying to work out whether it's an Optima or a...
Might be a dynamic, are they?
Billy's not far away, eh?
Yeah, he's going to turn back to it pretty much. It's just going to be his weight. Just didn't have that.
That's what hurt him. Otherwise, it was
2
good.
feet. Yeah. Yep.
I'd be changing, trying to tuck it myself first.
He only has to just get around on that other side, but the danger is he's that tight, a little bit tight. He's into that bowl. He's got plenty of room this side. One just behind the jack, between the Billy's bowl and the jack, it will be sensational. Just his weight out. He's not far away. He's not going to be behind it, but he is going to draw another one. That's, well, 3 shots. What do you do here, JT?
Well, I know what I'd be doing. And you're right, they are dynamics.
Yeah, right.
I'd be reasonably firm, personally.
Yep. Well, there's plenty of opportunities in there if he gets that front. The second one in, that goes straight out, bang, bang, get both of them. He's close. He's going to get something. Even if he gets the inside there, bang. Yep.
It was the only shot to play.
Yep. And didn't miss it. That's the other thing. So it was, look, there was plenty of opportunities in there. There was massive hole. Even if he got off the front one of Mark's or off Billy's, he would have probably got through there. The big moose goes bang.
That's right.
Now it's a drawing game. Back to the tee. Yes, Sam, we can hear you behind us giggling. Good shot. Very good shot. This is not far away either.
I reckon it's good.
Yes. Brilliant.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. As we get a bit more dark, night, it'll get a fraction quicker as we get going.
Tiny bit, doesn't it?
I felt like it did that at the VBL.
Yep, it will. It seems to tighten up that fraction, and you can start off a game like when we've played a night game during the summer, and as it comes in, it does get that fraction more, especially down that end, down the far end away from us. So just dropped it that little bit. Just didn't want to drop his weight off there, did he? Fraction quicker.
Yeah, no, I reckon it's good.
Fraction quicker.
It was, you're right, good call. Colsey wants about 4 feet in his last.
He had the good weight the first one.
I reckon he's overcorrected, hasn't he?
He's a bit quick. Yep. It's not slowing from there.
Another one.
Good, very good. Two very good first bowls of Moose's. Like hit the good hit, gets it, and then draws the shot. So
Absolutely.
puts the pressure on.
7-0. We've played 3. They said Mark and Stephen won't be alarmed by this because they said the way they started off the last game and still turned it around. So
Yep.
Stephen's someone who's got a bit of belief in himself.
He's an interesting.
Just looking for a phone. Colesy left it down the other end.
He did that. I watched him in his other game. He was leaving it at one end and had to go all the way down to go and get it and bring it back. And so he's got an interesting stick style. He holds that stick all the way up, which would put, a fair bit of strain on the forearm trying to hold it up there. But he doesn't do it. There's no swing. It's just up and then it's back and through. So
Funny enough, I reckon Answer does it, but he anchors it with his other hand.
yes, he'll put his hand behind it and hold it up, but not as probably high as what Colesy does.
No.
And it's just one flow. It's never a swing or anything. And Big G, who's been around for a long time, was probably a very good stick player. He always used to say that's the way to do it. Don't swing it because you often don't swing it exactly the same every time. So
just allow the pendulum, as we would call it.
Exactly. That's what he used to say. Get the pendulum right. So. Billy again, just...
No, he's leading very good.
Yeah. And again, this is...
Clinical.
It is. Yeah. Puts the pressure on Mark now. Like, if he continues to do it every time, it just gets... You start thinking, I've got to get one in there for me skip, and then you start pushing him a little bit. As he's really done here, he's not far away, but he's just gone through that meter trying to make sure he's there and not drop one short.
Another solid bowl because he misses. He's going to get to a good home.
It's right in a good spot. And Mark doesn't get it clean. If he gets it either side, it's sort of he's got a good catcher either way. He looks just a tad high depending on his weight.
No, I
He's
thought it was all
coming down.
right.
Yeah, dead draw, better weight.
That hand turns nicely.
Yeah, it does. No.
Cracking bowl from Mark.
I don't think Moose is going to be short.
Afternoon, Lucas. Hope you're well, mate. He'd be all cock a hoop because Essendon won last night, but I mean, who
They only beat us.
Who did they beat? It's like beating Carlton at the moment. They're no good either.
We had the more experience sitting on the sidelines was out on the ground, so he just didn't quite get there, man. I thought he might have just pushed through that.
Yeah, I'm with you. Oh, I thought he would have played a bit more of that.
He's probably just blocked it up that little bit now for the...
Is Freddie Dalton and Gussie are 6-0 up over there after 4 ends? And Freddie Dalton just drew shot again. Right.
Not going to come back, but yeah, Mark's just not quite used to being... Yes, it did. Geez, that's a good bowl. It's even drawing a little bit more than I reckon earlier on, so... This one might be a bit quicker.
Yeah. Oh. Did he do enough? Nah, the green bowl flopped back down again. It was sitting up for half a second.
It did. Yeah, good hit though. And we tried to go over, it didn't.
Moose has got to be careful now.
Yeah.
probably just be there, but you wouldn't want to overplay it. Stevens played another good bowl. Well, maybe I'll change my mind now.
So he's got the back bowl with his last one there. So although if it does go out, it's going to give. He's going to get down or not? Oh,
Mark.
He got it, and it's dead.
What happened to the grey bowl?
It's looks like it stayed in, did it? No, it hasn't. The white line's the.
Oh, right. My bad. So it's still a lot of room though.
Yeah. Well, it was always going to be, as I said, like if he does hit it, get it out of bounds, it's still going to be a long way to get to draw the shot. So.
Yeah, you wouldn't think Colesy would bugger this up.
Well, he's only got to beat that orange one there. That was pretty simple. Didn't have to draw too close. Yep.
I nearly would have played the other and just made sure I got to Jack High, basically.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway.
We're on the board.
He is.
No nudie run.
Not just yet. 4 ends gone. Now, what do they do?
My gut feel is long.
I think so, because they've been playing short. I'd say he's on the tee and he's going back as far back as he can get it without going in the ditch.
Evening, Cheryl. Yes, we have. I've already sent Sam over once regarding the cameras. They're just getting a little excited, the boys, and probably not used to it themselves,
True.
you know. So I will we'll try and send another little reminder out there. Very easy to be over-exuberant.
Well, you know what it's like. Trying to find Sam at any one of these events is pretty hard. Look, he'll be going somewhere. He'll be sitting in that office chair, or I reckon he's been in that chair that Mel took that photo of him there the other day for the whole week.
He hasn't moved much, has he?
No.
Trying to see if Matty O's actually sitting out here anywhere, because he's another one that could give him a little rev up. There we go. Much longer end, that's for sure, Bull.
Yep. And a good start too by Mutt. It'll be interesting now to see what Billy replies with a change of length. Once again, he's just going to. Weight's not too bad. So he's changing him over. Looks a fraction over. Unless he sits that bowl. No. Yeah, I wouldn't have probably. If I'm skipping like that and the leader puts one that far away, I'm normally staying there. He's already got the weight in the line. Sometimes it's hard if you change over to that other side and you're then thinking, oh, I've got to go wider, or I've got to go here, or I've got to go there. So even if he does touch it, if it trails it a little bit.
It's not that another round stuff. You've
exactly.
still got 2 good bowls, haven't you?
Exactly, that's right. So just on-wise, he was pretty good. Just probably overplayed it, but this time he's a lot better. He's probably going to go through the gate, is he? Handy spot, though. He's holding. He's probably just going to
go.
Yeah, just underneath. The weight was probably not too bad. Just holding the one.
still a good little crew floating around. I thought we might have seen a few of them disappear with the cool and night air coming in.
He had a big crowd the other night. They said there was watching the singles. There was quite a big crowd here on the Thursday night. So started on a good line.
Just
going to go on.
Speed's hurting.
Yeah. Just didn't have that little bit of weight to get there.
Are you nearly poking the green out yet or not?
He's close. Well, now I am. Well, depending on what Cole is.
Yeah, Colesy might change his shape.
He could change the shape. Ideally, he'd be wanting just a little trail, just take it away. He's got Mark's bowl just back behind. He won't be far away. He's going to get back to the Reds.
Yeah, it'll
Close.
be two, just about.
Very close.
Probably stick to the drawn out.
Yep. It's just overplayed the weight a little bit, I think. Yep. I'd have been looking to come probably that little bit narrow with a little bit of weight and sit the green and then flop back off it. But probably just overplayed that weight, didn't he? He just got excited.
If you get the jack, you probably only want to move it 2 or 3 feet, not 4 yards, 5 yards.
Once again, I think he's just going to go under. His weight's going to hurt him again. He just hasn't reached. Line's good.
Quick still.
Yeah, he is. Yep. Well.
2. So, couple ends are strung along. Looking a little bit better now and there.
It just takes the heartbeat and lowers it down a little bit once you put a couple on the beam. Then you think, I'm only 4 behind, and you sort of, it's nothing in a game like that. You know, you can get a couple here and there.
If you go 7-0 down, then drop a couple more, and you go, oh.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, this is what they did in the first game. They were very slow out of the blocks, and Rocket and Ray really started to put the pressure on. They were dominating, and Ray was leading really well. And then all of a sudden, Mark and Colesy just sort of gathered them in one by one, and eventually they just overran them. He played some big bowls too, Stephen. He played some really big bowls, and Rocket, even I was talking to him after the game, probably just missed a couple and didn't do what he was doing earlier. So, yeah, good fight back and a good win. Now they got another opportunity, a little bit short from Mark.
It's looking all right here, isn't it?
Not too bad. Probably just a fraction short, but yeah.
Thought it was better than that.
Yeah. It's a bit the other side as well. Gus is they've been able to get Wellesley's been able to get a 3 just to get it back to only 3 the difference. Just a little bit longer to this end now. They've gone like tee to tee. Both leaders are just struggling. I think he's going to get past in there.
It'll count.
Yeah, it will count, but it's still
a fair bit of room.
long way.
Good 4-5 feet still.
Just struggling with that change of length. They've struggled with the line to get out there and give it an opportunity.
Out of the way, Stephen.
If he clears the front and got the weight, has he got the weight? He's going to get on. Oh, he didn't quite. Cut it back to 1.
The only one who hasn't stuffed up yet is Moose, and I thought he'd be the first one to stuff up.
He's going to listen to that back and he's going to go.
Yeah, I told
him you're going to get in.
I'm going to clip him once at least.
There's the 1. Oh, Billy's gone out there. He's watched those ones just cut across the head. He's probably got better weight too. Anyway.
You know what the great thing about live scoring is? If I do clip someone like I've clipped Moose, they're doing a lot of scoring and checks the phone. Josh has just clipped you. So you look at me and give me a dirty stare, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Yes. Well, he hasn't missed too many. He's got the drive and then drawn it, and he's been very good.
Mm-hmm.
He's got not bad weight, but I don't know whether he's going to get back, is he?
It's still
close.
Coming a bit.
He's coming.
Oh. I feel like they're pulling up more.
Yeah,
Is it me or not?
I think it is.
I thought it used to do other things at night. Well, that was my experience playing here.
It doesn't change a lot, but it normally gets just a little bit free. If he gets, he'll get off the edge here.
Is he going to take that?
He will. He's not going to take it back, that's for sure. He's clipped it out and probably made it two better ones.
He give me a cheeky look there too.
He knows you're talking about him.
Right, how's Colsey going in?
No, he looks like he's tight. Mark, get out of the road. Oh. He might just want to try and draw one this time. He's got similar line. He's got good weight too. You're going to have to take it back, JT.
Oh, he did it the right way that time.
That's right. He walked past and give you a sly look. Yeah. Nah, very good bowl. But in saying that, they're probably sitting just jack high or past the jack. So, look, if Stephen can find the right line, he's got plenty of opportunities to sit the bowls and hang around with just the right weight. Let's see. I don't mind if he's got a little bit of weight, he's okay.
The line's good.
Yeah, the line is sensational. And he's very close. If he gets past that, that's a brilliant bowl. Magnificent.
Yeah.
Even
his weight was good.
Yep.
He was going to be close without the little touch, you know. So
yeah, exactly. He probably gets the jack if he doesn't get the touch.
Yeah. So, chance here for Moose, though.
Yeah, well, he's got plenty of opportunities. Even if he takes his own 2 out of there, he's still going to have 1 at least. So, and if he hangs around, just depends on, you know, what weight he can play to get around those front ones to get it. Yeah, with his weight, he's... Well...
No. So it hasn't finished yet.
Yeah. I was thinking that, but I didn't think it had the weight, even if it had got the little straightener off the edge. So
another one.
Yeah, that's 3 ends in a row. Just pulling it back, just to make it, you give themselves an opportunity now. So long ends, they're going back to probably not as long. Mark's just taking the mat up a little bit. Thought he was about that far short. So he throws it at the tee, he'll be right now. He's done that too. Yeah. Dalton 6-4 up over Wells and the other side.
As Arthur Finch comes in and trails the Jack there. What do we got over the other girls? Guy Hands is 9-zip up over Gal Edwards. 5 ends in. And Michelle Cunnington 7-2 up over Jenny Keep.
Yes. What's Billy done? He might be a little fraction overweight, is he? Just running. It's not going to stay there. Looks like it's going good. Yeah, good bowl. This is what Stephen did in the first game. In that last game, he lengthened it out, and then they started to get on top.
It's working at the moment.
Well, it is, yeah. Oh, Billy's got it clean though.
Fair correction, that one.
Yep, big time.
Okay, right on the foot. Back out, boy. This hand, sorry. Well, what do you see? I can't see the jacket off. Okay, let's go this hand. Back hand. You draw to my foot and that shot.
He hasn't been far away. Line's just to maybe just put a little bit too much on it. I think he's just going to...
Yeah, he ain't stopping.
No. Just a little bit overplayed it, trying to get... Thinking he's got to go that little bit wider. Billy looks like he's going a little quicker as well. It won't stop.
Yeah, well.
Oh, it did.
I was watching the screen. You're watching it now. I'm watching
Yeah,
it. I could see it was clearly going to stop.
Yeah, right.
Come on, mate.
I should have looked back at the screen because normally just at the end there is a little drift off.
I have seen it.
Yeah.
Have experienced it.
Yes. Just coming the forehand.
Yeah, you can move, Mark. Good. Just going to go. Oh,
yeah. The line was pretty good, actually. What's Moose done? His line's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
Just going to be over the weight.
Only just if he is.
Yeah, it's just over.
Flops over though, might be back in.
Close. Good shot.
If it was an arrow, I would have flopped in.
just corrected his... I don't think he's going to get there enough, is he?
No, I think he's overcorrected.
Yeah. Yeah. Has he got enough weight? He's going not too bad. He's just got to hold his head. No. Oh, he gets...
I was going to say, does he get over and become a nuisance? But no,
Not
you can still
quite.
draw
Yep.
around that pretty
Yep.
easily.
A couple of rolls, it probably would have. But it's made him change his hand. Stephen's coming back the other side.
It's not really in his way, but anyway, he's the one who's got to be confident in playing it.
Yeah, that's true. What's he done? He's got the weight. If he's going to hold, he's nearly drawn this.
Tried hard.
Very, very much so.
Which one am I?
I'd nearly come that hand.
Plus, it's a swinging hand. You know it's going to get down.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think he'd be stiff to turn the green past the red,
Yeah.
being that it's a swinging hand.
Yep. Exactly. Ooh. He thought he was going to go. He had a quick look just to make sure he was at it on the right side. Billy, get out of the road. No, he's a bit quick. Oh.
Ah, come on, Paul. Don't get excited about that. There's no chance.
I thought he was going to get it a dead flop off the side of it.
All right. Stop the little run of 3 ends in a
Yes.
row.
They had to win one, didn't they? They were sort of...
Not teetering, but
Yeah.
just, you got to stop that momentum.
You start thinking about it. You lose 4 ends in a row and you're going, oh, I just can't get them back. But, they've done that now and stopped that and got back to the length that they've been playing very well. So,
Mm-hmm.
well, Gail scored one over on the ladies. She's now got 1 shot. She's got to start for her game. And Billy's nearly back to where he was. He's been better on that shorter length.
Yeah, it looks like he likes those ends.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
Mark's not far away. Good shot. Very good. It's coming. Good try. Just a fraction over.
Yeah, we've probably got it. I'm behind. Because 5 miles behind. It is.
So big day of finals tomorrow, JT.
Should be good.
Yes.
Probably end up with 4 rounds again of live streaming, or 4 games of live streaming.
Yep.
So
Yep.
there's a little bit of navigating with a couple clashes.
Yep.
But as we
Who's-
normally do,
who's in it twice? Who's got
I know
representation?
Ray Jansen's in it twice, I've
Right.
been told.
Yep.
Pretty sure Robin Thomason's in it twice. She's in the mixed pairs and the singles. So
Yep.
I'll be honest, I haven't looked hard, but
No.
they're just from memory.
Memory ones, yeah.
Yep. No, not a bad bowl there.
Good try.
Good effort.
Yep. Yeah, so that makes it sort of juggling things to make sure they all fit in and get it to the right stage and the right times. And good bowl here. No, he needs to touch. Oh. It's close.
Three good leads bowls by Mark Petty, that's for sure.
Much so. Very much so. And Billy's not that far away either.
No.
He's, you know, he actually just got the little slide and inside edge and then got back to that one. The one, he probably was a little bit over speed. Bit of discussion going on down there. I'm not sure what's going on.
Billy.
Billy.
Out of the way. Close.
Close.
I can tell that much. And we'll lose it for a bit. Now we've got it back again.
He's tapped it far enough, has he?
No. When we get tagged out, Bull, I'll have a chat to Billy and Mark.
They're good at the start. They stand outside, and then as soon as the bowl's coming,
look, it's just a habit thing. You just got to kind of lean over from outside those two black lines.
That's
you know?
right.
And again,
Exactly.
nothing wrong with what Mark's doing now in terms of giving a guide at the start. You give the guide, like as in his shot,
then
or
get
his,
out of the road.
and then
Yep.
you get out of the way.
Yep. But it's hard when you haven't been on
No, it's just
a streamer.
I don't think any of these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, not many of them have.
Mark's done the right thing.
Yeah.
He's got out real quick. He sort of looked up and went, oh, yeah, camera's got to go. A little trail here. Similar weight.
Oh, but we can't see it, Billy, though.
What
But
has
he
he
was
done?
right.
He was close, very close. Just need someone just to.
Oh, don't worry, it'll be me. Hang on a sec.
Yes.
Lean over from outside the black line. No, I know.
Yeah. He wants to see him change the head and make it 3 shots, and yeah, it's very hard. Anyway, we'll see what happens from here on in.
Coles's still got a couple here to work with. I think he's got nothing behind.
No.
So to me, you're playing weight where you miss. You got something to play to potentially.
Well, yeah, is he trying to get one back first?
No, I would never do it that way.
No,
I would
no.
just play the weight that if you do miss, you got one back there. You know?
Yep.
And because even if he was tight and got to his green one, he's still pushing it back there, isn't he? You know?
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. Look, he's obviously trying to play that bit of weight. He may have been just a little bit, outside the line that he wanted to play, but now Mark's got a big opportunity. Moose has got a big
Moose
opportunity
control it himself,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, like he punches his bowl onto that jack. He's just not going to get. He's made 2, but that's now.
I'm running.
For sure.
I'm taking the risk of poking
exactly.
the out.
Look, he's got the Bacchus bowl at the moment.
Probably the worst result could be, I was going to say, if outside edge of the last bowl of Moose's orange one, and it
takes it-
screws
yep,
sideways,
yeah,
and then
exactly.
they all hang around.
Yep, exactly.
Which he's
well, no, he's
He's
under
a chance to the shot bowl through to the jack. Oh, he's only one worse off.
Yeah, it's only 2.
That'd be 3, wouldn't it? He's only one worse off. I would have played that shot easily.
Is he hung around though just enough, or it's still it's a measure, but it's
2.
Yep.
No, you were right the first time.
Yeah, just thought it hung around enough just to, when it hit, it sat the back green one just to flop back in. So, yeah, pardon.
Oh, that's in.
Yeah, it's the Ode.
So it's a 5-minute warning for the Ode. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Hadn't been here for a while. for
No,
that.
that's right. So we got 5 minutes to 6 o'clock. No, 5 minutes, boys. Yeah, they're thinking it was now.
The warning to the warning.
Warning to the Ode. I think David was halfway through his backswing when the warning came out.
No, I did see that. He didn't look happy.
No,
Or was it just a ship hole? I don't know.
maybe one or the other. Anyway, that's the thing with RSL clubs. Yeah,
Yeah, no, we've got to pay respect to our
Yep.
servicemen.
exactly.
It's a really good thing. I love it.
Yep.
Grew up at my boss club was RSL.
Yeah,
so
that's right. So you grew up with that all the time.
I think the difference was if you were outside playing, there was no microphones outside for our grounds, so you didn't know
unless you were
inside the club.
Exactly. Good start, Lee.
Short in, Mark.
He's been very dominant on these shorter ends, hasn't he? He's really
And his
been
misses are good misses.
Yeah,
so-
they're not. Yeah, they're in that zone. Is he going to hold? Don't think he will. No. He's going to be underneath. Weight was good.
Come on, mate, whack one on.
Just a little high. Going to get down. No, he needed just to come underneath that bowl. He would have been pretty close. Gus has that little wander to the sideline every time.
It's like he's drunk, wobbling to the side. He's not. I'm making sure that clear. Everyone knows that, but that's his mannerisms.
It is. He gets that wobble up and starts running out to the sidelines, and then everyone seems to stop and wait for him to get out of the road again. It's not too bad if he's got the weight. Get up. That'll do. That'll be shot. Yes, we'll have the Ode will come on shortly at spot on 6 o'clock. So everyone's, I think they're going to wait till the Ode is done and dusted. JT?
Smart man.
Yeah, rather than play one and wait for it. And Stephen forgets he's a phone every.
He's good at that, isn't he?
Every end. He has to go and get. Mark has to bring it up to him and give it to him.
Got to be close.
Very close. It's just gone 6 o'clock, so halfway through Vinci's backswing. No.
Everyone else is
There it is.
did well.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Please stand for the RSLI. They shall grow not old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. Lest we forget. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your evening.
And we're back.
Yep. Just going to go under. Oh, is he going to hold to the ball? No, he's not got the weight.
Roll that green over, tap it across. If you see the forehand, go for it.
Looks a little overweight. Yeah, just floating through. It's not a bad spot though. What can the Moose do?
Just fix his line and weight up.
Yeah, he only needs.
Doesn't look like he's that far away either.
He's just going to pull up though, isn't he? Yeah, he's just similar weight. Add the line. He's got better weight. Gets around that.
Not
That'll
good enough.
be in.
Oh, you reckon?
Oh, yeah.
Well, according to Neil Smiley, it is.
Mm.
Moose just needs 2 feet. 3 if he gets the jackets, all good too.
Got the line similar.
Close.
He's
He's
drawn
off.
the shot. Oh, no, he hasn't.
Wow, I thought that was there easy.
So I'd still say it's 2. Perfect song.
Rightio. Stephen, make this count and get the game back on a little bit more in their terms.
Well, yeah, pick up 3 here. He's changed hands. He's going over.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I don't mind it, I guess. Get your own, you know you're good. Hasn't sent it though, has he?
No. Anyway,
Yeah,
2.
it'll be 2. We've got the, yep, 2 it is.
2 shots.
10 to 6.
10-6.
Bull, we're out.
We're out.
Thank you for that.
No worries.
It was probably the best commentary all day.
It's pretty hard to replace these two. The 2 goons that are coming in, they'll take over.
All right, enjoy your evening, everybody.
All right. See you later.
Rightio, well, every jacket I bought to Barry with me is on and equipped for the last game of the day. Matty-o.
Evening, Samuel.
With that last end, we have a semi-final on our hands once more. Billy Benane and Wayne Morris leading 10-6. 9 of the 15 ends played. Another semi-final update, Knuckerbags.
Yeah, next door, Dalton 8, Wells 6 after 10.
Of course, Angus leading up for Frank.
Yeah, I heard he's
Yeah,
quite
good
emotional
combo.
after his previous win.
He's a very emotional man, Angus.
Didn't realise that.
Just asked the boys if we swapped around that Billy leading up has been pretty good going to short ends. Anything sort of further than 3/4 has been a bit of a test. Uncle Tub. Yeah, is this upside down? You put. Great shot from Billy Benane. Draws a touch up. Uncle Craig McCarran, who's been up here, hasn't made it through his section in the singles or the pairs, but he has been kind enough to deliver a pizza that's apparently upside down at the moment. Let's check this out, Matty.
Oh, there's something in here, I think.
This is, I'm not opening that. It's hot. It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. Open it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's actually a warm, hot pizza. Why is it upside down?
Because I put it upside. Is that okay?
That's I'm
Don't
not.
forget, my head's getting cold tomorrow.
We'll invite you on commentary tomorrow. I'll give you a beanie if you like. I thought there was something else in that box.
Yeah, I thought something was going to jump out at us.
Hesitant.
Back to the bowls. Billy's
He's
fixed
got
his
one right,
first.
Jack, and
Yeah, good follow-up bowl too. Sam is just going to have a chat to Moose, I think, to tell him to get out of the... Moose is just smiling. Probably can't see this on the sideline. Samuel having a chat to Moose. Moose is like, oh, you shouldn't have put me on the live stream. Sammy putting his headphones back on. How'd you go with Moose, Sam?
I've given all the boys, including the ITO, a stern warning. If it happens again, we'll stop the stream and stop the game. Wins the other semi wins.
Oh,
Chances.
Great effort from Stephen
Good
Coles.
I also don't reckon Moosey's allowed to stand down that end. I got told off for that at the Vic Open. Waiting down the other end to skip for the first bowl to come down.
Well,
Does that apply to 3-bowl pairs as well?
For chasing my second bowl down.
Love to see a bit of...
Which is in the COP.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
Holding one.
Moose has bowled pretty well, Samuel, in this. Oh, what a bowl.
A Moose. Can play a bit.
1 up to 3 up.
Stevie Cole searching up on the forehand. Any jack movement all the way past is real good. I never saw it. Mate, I've entered the commentary box and there's the most that's been happening all day right now.
Steve is very particular
Colsey's
with his
taking a break because
delivery.
there's two blokes standing on the opposite rig.
He
Discussing
actually
a
asked
shot.
moves very early in the match to move away.
Give me a
near
spell.
him.
Muffin pizza.
Rightio. Stephen Coles is not far away, Samuel.
Eddie Jack Matteo.
He's
Eddie
got
Jack.
He has Jack.
Does he get all the way past?
No, he
Very
doesn't.
stiff. Does cut it down from 3-1. Bit of a tricky one here for Moose. Obviously, one in a few and everything passed. He might just try and...
Just
I
keep
think he's
behind.
happy anything past the jack and stays on, really.
Yep. No. Didn't see it backhand, but...
Probably tried to play into turn his own first and land the grey. It wasn't a bad option, but it still leaves the jack exposed if he gets all the way past again for a few. Very similar sort of shot. No less weight. Yeah, like that. Same sort of shot. Colsey confident forehand. He can get up there and get the jack all the way past.
How's the pizza, Sammy? Oh, yep. Way too wide with that one.
Always better when it's free. He misses wide and no change. They'll be happy to take the one. 10 ends played in the over 60 men's pairs semi-final. 11-6. Phil Mullaney and Wayne Morris lead.
Yep. Next door, it's tightened up. Dalton 8, Wells 7.
Yeah, the
after
Arrowville
11.
lads probably got the better of the start there as well.
Yeah, they came out of the blocks just like Moose.
My man Finchy, Dave Wells. That's a solid pairs combination.
Arthur Finch. Had the pleasure of commentating with Arthur Finch in
Commentating?
Dunkeld tournament. You made the comment earlier, Samuel. Billy, very good on the short ends.
That's just a pole in front. Draw up to it.
Played against Billy a few times this season, Knackers.
Have you?
Yeah, in pennant, obviously.
Yep.
Bit
What
of Glenroy
position does
versus
he play in
Brunswick.
pennant?
I think he's a pretty solid front-end player most of the time. JR has him playing. We also played him in the first round of the Northern Gateway pairs earlier in the year. Or last year, yeah.
Last season, yep.
I'm inclined, mate. Play there now, over yours.
Change up there from the Moose.
Big day, Knackers. Had a good day.
Yeah, it's been a long day. 4 games is a lot of standing around.
Well, you weren't up here to commentate, but you've been dragged into commentary.
Yeah.
How we go with our other goal of the week?
Live scoring.
Yeah.
It has been a challenge. I'm not going to lie there.
But
I
how many people, new people that haven't used the app before, have we exposed the app to this week, do you reckon?
Oh, yeah. It has been a success.
Yeah, mixed pairs knockouts.
Well, as I mentioned,
Pairs and knockout
in the
sectional
earlier
play.
game, we had 18 rinks here on Thursday, and only 2 of the rinks weren't live scoring. It's a pretty good success rate.
Always easier when it's not pouring down rain for 4 hours, I guess.
Correct. Look, there's some mixed reactions to it, I've got to admit, Samuel, from some of the people.
I feel like he's played this pretty well.
Yeah, it's a great bowl from Billy.
Little touch. Enough for one. Moose just always has this real confused look on his face, and I
I feel
cannot
like
tell
he's
him.
constantly being told to move,
I
or
cannot tell
you
if he's
can't
being
do this, you
serious
can't
or
do
not.
that. This is a great bowl from Mark Petty.
Has the good speed to stop in time for one. I don't reckon Mark's been playing any longer than 5 or 6 years as well, Matty.
I was actually saying this to someone behind the rink.
Ooh.
He won the Yarra
Novice.
Novice when I was on the Yarra board.
You know, when you don't know anything about the player, you just put their name and then the word bowls into Facebook and start scrolling.
Right.
That's you'll learn plenty.
I wonder what my search will be.
Oh,
It won't be good.
oh, Angus.
Oh.
Oh, he's happy with that. Let's go Q Heights. All right, moves backhand with a bit of purpose. Feel like this is giving it some sort of chance.
Yeah, it's in
On
the
all
right.
the jack.
Oh.
Ah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Sammy has actually Googled my name.
Oh, there it is. A top Ray joins the team. Bowls
BV.
Victoria. 22nd of May. What year was it?
Oh, it's right in COVID.
Oh.
22, was it?
22 was
21.
not right in COVID. 2020.
All right.
Oh, has it been that long?
Coming up to 5 years. Yeah, that was 22. Is right way off.
Change, you played that real well. That Gray's that far back, mate. Yeah, you're bowling another great bowl here, mate. Brilliant. Behind, brilliant.
The Moose doubled it up.
Can play a little bit.
Stephen Cole's apologising for that one.
Well, he'll beat his bowl to the head. No changes.
Gives Billy a bit of a whack. Don't think he's going to hang on here, Samuel.
No, this is under. It's a couple more to the orange bowls, which means
2 to the Moose.
it's now a 7-shot lead, just like that.
With 4 to go.
Home stretch, finals day coming up tomorrow, Matthew.
Yeah, look really excited about that.
Some fair games in store.
Starting
screaming.
with the mixed
Early
pairs.
start, late finish.
Mixed pairs semis, is it?
Early in the morning, around 9 a.m. We've run pretty well on schedule. We haven't really got ahead of time a lot.
No.
We're right to schedule most of the week.
We've got a few clashes too we've got to deal with.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Hey, it always works out. It is my belief that our sporting clubs often act as lifelines for their members and are pillars of our local communities. And do you still stand by that claim?
Of course.
As you said in May 2020 when a Tom Ray joined the BV team. Quote.
Yeah. I'm gonna Google Sam Rogers now and bowls. Let's see how we go with that.
Might not find a lot.
Oh, we'll just see you winning everything, won't we, Sam? Champ of champs. Pairs.
Yeah, so they got control of the mat once more. They've won 4 of the last 5, and they continue with this short length. Have a look at it.
If you've got something, if you're looking for something to do.
No, it's good. It's good. I
It
don't
is
care.
good.
That's a great shot by Billy once more, which was another touch on that hand. You click on it because you're not looking that closely.
Oh, gosh.
Click on it again. Click on it again.
Is that sunscreen?
That's
in there?
sunscreen. And what else is there?
You got a mic.
That's a microphone.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. You wish you had one like that.
Yeah, I do.
Only good players get them.
Is that soccer top you got on?
Yeah. It's like a combination of both. I'm not sure what happened there. The AI must have got confused.
Sorry, I've searched for Sam Rogers bowls in Facebook and I've got a little life-like toy that I'm looking at.
Right. It's a settle. Doesn't want to open this one up. Oh, falls in behind.
Great
Nicely
leading.
played.
You see that ball on this hand? Otherwise, just come in here, just draw to a foot, let's cut it back. Just draw it, cut it back, or try to kill it. We'll have a go. Have a go. Try and kill it.
Mark Petty trying to kill this. Respot on the tee.
Oh, Nathan's chance. Needs to move a little bit. Ugh. Jack forward. Well, give himself some room to draw it at least.
Moose drawing to a reduced jack.
The old uncharted territory.
A great track, but
Untested
probably about a
waters.
metre short.
Could Coles just jump on and draw 2 or 3 inside that? I actually like inside out here. It's a little easier on this surface. We had a bit of a roll up last night, Matteo.
We did. It's quite enjoyable.
Bit inside out. I think that was the way to go about it.
Yeah, he's
So obviously
good
you've got the
weight
good
for
speed.
this.
Yep. No worries there. No issues at all. Made that look pretty easy.
Moose looking to add the foot.
Oh, needs to miss. I actually don't think he has the speed to get all the way there. And he's their closest and probably doesn't look great from the mat. Change over.
No, I don't think Stephen Coles is there. Most looking for the bowl. Yep. Full hand.
Need to make this 2, Matty O.
Yeah, he's made it 2.
Yep, needed that, needed that. Stay in touch. 2, so 13-8 after 12, and the boys will have a quick debrief. They've got 3 ends to find at least 5 shots.
Long, Samuel.
All right, let's do a bit of a rally ground. So 9-7 to Team Makazak Dalton after 12 ends. And at the head, both skips with a couple bowls left. It's a good head for, well,
Wow,
I was going to say it was. Frank Dalton's in the drawn front, resting nose of a shot.
2 down.
There's still 2 down, so live score would be 9 each up and back. And in the women's pairs semi-finals, Matty, couple good games. Scores, please.
Or was it Die Hands?
Yep.
Playing Gail Edwards, 11-8.
Yep, so Kate and Dyke, who we saw at Champs Week feature regularly.
After 10 ends.
Gates Hursty, and, I was going to say Hursty and Jan. Hursty and Gale. Couple behind.
Cunnington versus Keep.
Michelle against Jetty, who we saw in the previous game.
Thank you. 8 to Cunnington and 9 to Keep after 10 ends.
All right, what do we do with the length of end on end 13?
It's not T to T that I thought it would be.
All right, Gavin a chance and up into a good area.
Mark just missing the weight there. Gives Billy a chance. Billy's weight on the first was pretty good. See if he can correct the line. And he can.
Pace is okay again.
Yeah, just
Just
missing the
unders.
line.
Chance for either.
There's a three
yeah,
next door.
lead change. So Finch and D Wells, for the first time in that game, will hit the lead 1 up, with 2 to play. Having a chance again. Oh,
Yeah.
it's the best of the lot. Billy MURNANE, the 100 gamer for the Brunswick Bowling Club, leading up. What side does Colsey playing on a Saturday?
Came to us last season
Oh, rightio.
from North Balwyn and played skip in the second
Also,
side.
was Mark playing at North Balwyn before DC as well,
That's
yeah?
where the connection
Nice.
is. Samuel.
Good track.
Yeah,
She's on
it's
the inside of that. Oh, the red falls back down. Still room.
Yes. Come on, mate, drop now. Take it with ya. Brilliant.
Oh my.
well done, Moose.
Oh, just making it look very easy at the moment. Pretty comfortable line, I think. Once you get the speed, just about all set. Tell you what,
Stephen Coles.
well, definitely arriving. Flicks the shot bowl. Does he get it far enough? Back to one blue. Yep. They really have to win this end. Moose. What's he doing this time? Does he get a piece of the jack down the line?
Might just
Matty-o.
beat Stephen
Oh.
Coles' bowl.
Oh, that has to be enough.
Maybe
doesn't it?
3. Three down.
Yep. Stevie Coles does not draw a shot. It's just about game over. Good track again. Oh no, it's gone.
Well, the weight might
But he does have the really
get
good
him
weight.
there.
Stop there. Wow, that's dead level with the jack. Has he done enough? It's one of those really tricky ones to tell, where the shot bowls are sort of a foot past, and that last one is level with jack high, really.
So does he?
I think
Does
Billy
he
and Moose
go
still holding
Stevens'
one.
bowl?
Nah, it doesn't change anything. Same shot on the draw, a little touch of the jack down the line. Holding one's good, 6 up and back. If he adds a second, 7 up with 2 to play. Would be unhappy. Played a couple goodies on this hand already this end. Young Billy, he'll be banned from the live stream as well as the rest of these boys. Oh, we want to see it. We knew it looked good out of the
Three
hand.
good
There it
bowls
is.
from Wayne Morris.
Pretty solid, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's great skipping.
All right, so they've get one out, put the measure around it, see what's happening next door.
10-9 to David Wells. 2 ends to play.
I reckon the VP might be holding shot after the lead battle.
Yep. Yeah, definitely got shot.
The Bulldogs trifecta on the Aero Bowl.
So it's 2 at the moment.
Sneak any more in?
I think he might get the red. Yep.
That's it.
And the orange.
Well, if that's it, the
maybe
orange is in
4.
as well. Has to be.
Alright, Mark's going to have a look for the last one. Four it is, Samuel.
Sorry, Nackers got distracted.
Yeah, you did.
4.
4.
Shake hands. Is there any way this game could get it? Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Okay. Not barricade for anything or anyone, but we want this to be the last end of the game because then we can just flick the cameras across one to catch the last end of the next door game.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, all right, come on.
Josh.
All right, 9 shots, so Mark and Steve need at least 3 for the 15th and to be played.
So next door, I think Gussie's holding 2.
Billy moves in the final. Gussie holding 2 now.
Yep.
Hang on. He crossed over holding 1.
I know. I think
Now he's holding 2.
Frank knocked it up.
Oh, so teamwork.
Yep.
Like that.
Wellesley with 1 to come.
Bit of teamwork at the Vic Open would have been good.
That's not fair. But true. Try and forget that game, Samuel.
You need another 12 months to redeem yourself before that one's done.
Well, I don't know if I'll get another invite after that. Great start by Mark. David Wells having a run next door.
Oh, no result.
Doesn't
Half
change
the front. Does Frankie have a bowl in the head there as well, Matty?
He does have a front bowl that can go up.
Oh, okay, so definitely would be only 2. Young Bill hasn't played this too bad. He's just under the line, is it? Pretty happy with that spot. Harry Petty. Little touch to the jack. Oh, it's okay. Maybe not. He plays a similar sort of shot here.
Oh, St.
All
Bolt
good.
gets the jack, makes 2.
Oh, 2. So, Gussie and Frank regain the lead. It'll be 11-10 over their last end to put the lights out on it. Oh. I think Mark was sort of favoured being able to play a third one on the same hand. He just played obviously 2 really good bowls. Sort of a tricky one. You need to play sort of aggressive to score here because realistically you do need a 4 or 5 to be a chance. Same time,
Needs to navigate.
if he passes that, he's really good. He gets caught up in the front and he's going to impact the head really.
Gussie putting it.
A Leighton Hewitt-like, prime Hewitt, come on, as well. Yeah. Still 11 bowls to be played, Gus. But I like it. He's got a presence on the green.
He was yelling earlier this morning, chasing bowls.
How many state titles has Angus McIsaac won? Many? No?
I wouldn't think so, the way he was emotional about his previous win.
Breakthrough tournament. There's still time. Yeah, so Moose just pulling up on a really good track. Oh, I think they load up on the back end here if they can. He can still play positive. Oh, very tough shot on the forehand, Matty. She'll pull up as well. Well, this has to force them into the backhand. They're holding 2. So he said 3 forces the extra end, but they need at least 4 really. Pace gives it a chance, Matty Yope.
Yeah, it's good.
Yep, there you go. Turns their own down. Oh, is it up and down for shot on the next door?
It's very close. Moose looking to
Got the
attack
better weight here, Knackers.
Attack this jack.
See you later. Game over. Thanks for coming. 3 down. Trailer Jack for a couple. How do they get 3? How quick? Have you ever seen Stephen Coles drive?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
If he can somehow find the gap up the front, he could get the shot bowl through the back bowls.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just not sure if the wing bowls that were shot on either side beat Moose's orange front one. I don't know if I don't think they've seen it. Either that, or it's such a ridiculous call from me that it's not possible. Can you see that from the
I
map?
can see it, yeah. It's there.
You'd have to go real big for it to hold the line and get up through that gap. All right, cameraman Joshy, be quick on these cameras, mate, because we are zooming across the ring next door. This one's done. The boys will shake hands. Well done. Billy Munane and Wayne Morris are through to the over 60 men's pairs final. We'll put it down as a 1 on the last end.
Yeah,
Moose,
great effort
huge
by,
last bowl, 18-8.
Stephen Coles and Mark Petty.
That one's done. Come on, Joshy, we want the head next door. Rink 6, my boy. You got it? Ready to go or not?
Next door, Josh.
We've only been talking about it the last 10 minutes. We want the camera on that rink there. It's pretty much all square on the last end. Actually, you can see it out the corner of the screen here. It's still up and down for shot. That's Gussie's the tricolour up the front.
Arthur Finch.
Yeah.
Sort of.
And Finchy just out to the side, just past Jack Height. There it is. Nice. Situation is both skips with 2 bowls to play.
Here comes
Wellesley with
Frank
last bowl.
Dalton. See the bowl.
There's no reaction yet.
Of the screen.
Oh, Frankie Dalton.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There wasn't a lot of love from Gussie, and then it just hooked back late. Falls in behind the jack.
David Wells.
How is Wellesley getting the shot here? They have to score. One's enough to force the extra end. David Wells.
Oh, that
well, much
changes
better.
it.
Oh, it's a much better head. Gets the shot off the line of Gussie's and gives himself a look at the shot bowl to the jack now. Both skips with 1 bowl left.
Heading to the head.
No surprising. Have a look. What's happening to the women's? It's pretty one-sided.
It's very close. Diane's 12. Carl Edwards 11.
After 12.
And 11 all in the other one.
There's 2 heads to play. Between Michelle Cunnington and Jenny Keep. Getting closer these semi-finals, Mattio.
Quality bowls. What's Frank trying to do here, Samuel?
They do that, so they've got the re-spot. They've got Frank's opening bowl that's all the way. It's not miles past, but it would win the spot if nothing followed through. I do think he's got to sort of draw the forehand to cover, though. If the jack moves out, you can sort of see there the lead bowls are Finchies. They can lose the game out there. Can he get into an area past Gussie here where it's only 1 down? He's played this really good. Oh, that's a pretty good shot. I don't think he'll play that much better. All right. David Wells, we saw him about, 9 hours ago this morning, putting on an absolute clinic.
Chance to win this.
In the last 32. Last bowl, must score. Just keep their chances of making the final alive.
He's going his forehand, Sam.
Oh, that's his backhand, Matty, but good thinking.
Yeah, you're right.
No, it doesn't like it. Doesn't like it. Wide out the hand.
No.
That's it. Gussie. Gussie.
Into the final.
Can you believe that? And Frank Dalton, they hold on. They pick up a 1 the last stand, so they'll be through. They'll play Billy Munane and Wayne Moose Morris in the men's pairs final tomorrow. That'll wrap up the coverage for tonight, Matty O.
Yeah.
Those women's pairs games are being live scored if you want to tune in from home as to who makes the final. And we'll see you back here from the lovely Club Barham on the river.
Thanks, everyone.
Over 60 State Carnival for 2025. We'll see you then.
I feel like I need to get away. Club Barham, that's where I